My name's Andy and I'm a compulsive gambler. Last bet, 14th of April 2007. Been a few weeks since my last vlog. Obviously we've had Christmas and New Year out of the way. Went quite well for me. It's usually quite a hard time of year for me, gambling wise. Boxing Day in particular, horses, bit of football as well, and a lot of sport going off, especially in England for all you other people around the world. Luckily I managed to spend a day with the family, took the opportunity away, so nice not to have a gamble, but I always still fret a bit about it. It's always a hard time, Christmas and New Year, and I can understand it can be for a lot of other people as well. So I'm doing okay. I've had a good New Year so far. I've started my job now as a team leader at the place where I'm currently working, which is brilliant. Focusing really well. I've had a really good start, yeah. There's still a lot of talk about, like, in England about banning fixed odds betting machines. I don't know how you call them over in other places, but bit of a campaign to stop them and ban them and things. But I can't bring myself to like ban one form of gambling. I get what people are understanding and get upset about certain ways of gambling and things like that. Totally get it, but I fear that we will lose sight of who's responsible for our problem gambling, which is ourselves, and to probably pass it off to somebody trying to blame somebody else or try and pass the buck to somebody else. When at the end of the day, it's us who's got the problem, not them. We've got to deal with it. I'm frightened of people like who are in recovery, and then all of a sudden we ban. Let's say if we ban them, a compulsive gambler will bet on anything. He'll bet on two flies crawling at the wall, see who's fastest. Simple, really. Compulsive gambler's a compulsive gambler, no matter what you bet on. I will talk about, like, I've got into a bit of a debate about bank cards and things like that. I think the way forward there, again, is obviously you need to take responsibility for your actions. So when you probably apply for a credit card or something like that, or a debit card or anything like that, I think the banks could make it, especially online, or if you're going into a bank and or a branch or whatever to apply for a card or whatever, tick a box, like similar, like you tick a box for, like, if you want any like offers on emails and services or anything, tick a box and say, I do not want to have any chance of gambling on this card, and maybe able to put a block on your card like that, which would be beneficial, I reckon, to everybody who's probably struggling with gambling.
But like I say, at the end of the day, it's got to come for ourselves if we want to stop. So the responsibility is there for him to tick that box. That's just one of my ideas. Obviously, I always believe in, like, every bookmaker and should be across the board uniform, have like the same strict policy as for self-exclusion. Not like 6 months at one place, 1 year at another, and so forth. But at the end of the day, again, we've got to not lose sight of this fact that we are responsible for what we've done. You can't blame anybody else, it's us who's got the problem. Stick me in some place where I can have a gamble, then it becomes a problem. If I'm not there, then the problem's not there for me. And there's millions of people who gamble safely and wisely and gamble what they can afford. And a lot of people have fun with it, and that's why I can't buy into banning everything left, right and centre, because the addicts are still going to be there. Like I say, I'm ready for another meeting. I've not had a meeting since before Christmas because due to work and other things. Ready for a good Gamblers Anonymous meeting, see some friends I haven't seen for a few weeks. I'm coming up to my 10th year without gambling on April 14th, 2017, but obviously I'll keep barriers in place, take it a day at a time,
make sure I do not lose track of where I am and where I've come from. I will be taking in a lot of meetings around time, especially February, March time, probably around England quite a lot. Just because I just need the meetings, I definitely need them. They're my medicine. They keep my 1% in check that where I'm could be gambling. The 99%'s alright. 1% I want to keep in check, really, and that's what drives me to keep going to meetings, make sure I do not have a gamble, and stay clean, just one day at a time. For anyone that's new, who's probably just stumbled across my videos and everything like that, I would say go to part 1 for my whole story. It would probably be enlightening for you. I still get plenty of messages of support from you guys, which is amazing. Thank you very much. And I'm always free to answer any questions on my Twitter, which is BaronMad79, or obviously comment underneath the YouTube videos that I do on here. Or also, I'm trying to think now. Just gotta keep focus. Keep focus of what you want. If you want it, you can do it. No doubts about it. If you slip up, you slip up. It happens. I've seen it happen to quite a few people. But if you want it more enough, if you put them barriers in place, then you can achieve it. Everything, the dreams are there for you. The money. My life's turned around 10, 20-fold just because I don't gamble anymore. Just because I took responsibility. I've took my life back. Otherwise, I'd have been down in the gutter. I'd probably be on the streets. That's how serious it would have got. I would have no wife, no family, or anything like that. Honestly, without fail, I'd have been down in the dumps, and I'd be lying in the gutter, and that'd have been me. Probably when I was gambling, I'd be seeing like people on the streets and stuff like that, thinking I'd be taking a mickey out of him, thinking, what are you doing on there? You're just scum and everything like that. Now I'm so heartfelt for him and saddened for him and things like that. That I have been on occasion to like buy a bit of hot food for him and things like that. I'll never give money to anybody, but just I don't know. It's probably a bit of a selfish thing in my head as well, thinking I've done all these bad things. I need to do some right things now. But it's just the way I am now. I'm just totally different to where I was. Don't get me wrong, I have my moments, I have my times when I do shout out and get a bit angry and cross, but I've learned how to bite my lip better. I've learned how to listen. I learned to listen and listen to learn, and that's the main thing for me. I've really done that quite a lot, and it's been really good. I'm going to sign out now. So I've been waffling a bit this part, but just wanted to tell you how I was getting on really, and I hope you get to share this video to anybody else who might be struggling with gambling. Please pass them on to the first part. That'll be probably the most important one you do. My name's Andy and I'm a compulsive gambler. Last bet, 14th of April 2007. Take care guys and girls. All the best.